Hey, this is Juliana, and it's week 3, and we read so much this week, and I loved all of it. All of it. It was so incredibly helpful. I The vocabulary that I think that I learned this week is going to be super helpful as I direct. I mean, even something as simple as giving the stage and taking the stage. I've always heard of upstaging, but I don't the giving the stage and taking the stage, I had never thought of that in blocking. And so I think that that's going to be really helpful as I teach my actors what to do, because just having the vocabulary helps them understand what I'm saying. If you're giving someone the stage, you're literally giving them the stage. If you're taking the stage, you're becoming dominant. So I'm super excited to start kind of reblocking some things that I did not realize I hadn't been doing as well as I could have. But just so that I don't talk about just the exact same things that I spoke about in my writing, one of the takeaways I really saw here was this rehearsal ethos, where Grotowski, says that you need to have this solemnity compared to Stanislavski's, having this childlike delight in acting and directing. And I really appreciated that, because something that I have to remind myself of all the time is we're in this to have fun. Our ultimate goal, especially in educational theater, after educating, is to have fun. But even in professional theater, if you're not having fun in acting, then you're not in the right profession. And so being able to take it seriously, but also pretend and be creative, I think that's such a neat thing that we often forget about. So I thought that was really cool. The second thing was when Catron is taken about the director not having to do everything, like let the actor use their instincts to decide where they should move or what they should say. And I'm in the definite school of thought of that hybrid blocking that Catron talked about, where I do block some of it beforehand, but then there's definitely some organic blocking that goes on, because there may be something that comes up that I didn't anticipate when I was blocking myself, or maybe the actors have a really good way that they want to move or gesture. And so being able to trust your actors, I think, is a really next level step of directing. And I want to definitely try to do that here in these next couple plays. And the third thing is this method of isolation. And that was on, I think, page 214 of Catron, where he said, take the actor in Glass Menagerie, the mom, and she's supposed to be all these different things and all these different emotions, and have her take those and isolate them, the actor isolate those and take each one and play the scene always strong and play it always meek, etc. And isolate those attributes. And then when you come back to it, you can more naturally decide what each part calls for. And I had never heard of that, and I think that is such a neat idea, and definitely something that I'm going to be using in my upcoming plays, especially with characters that are so nuanced and have so many different attributes to them. So honestly, all these chapters that we read this week, I am so excited to put into my own directing. So thank you.